Welcome back to the old show, everybody. Well, this is, we're not being dramatic. We said this in our meeting today. Our guest today will change the way you do laundry, period, right? Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm not joking. Patric Richardson is by far one of the most popular guests we ever have on the show. If Patric wasn't here, there would be just rescue animals in the audience today. That's it. Yeah. They're all here for him. Believe me. Today, he's taking us back to basics with his best ever tips for laundry. Audience, give it up for the laundry guy, Patric Richardson. My mother's favorite. Hello, friend.
Hi.
And I love it. Lex and I, Lex knows Patric too, so it was perfect that Lex and Lulu's here with us. Patric's been on our radio show, and so we thought, Patric, it would be great. Well, let me start with a compliment. I'm not joking what we said in the intro. Lex was there. In our pre-show meeting, we all went around the table, and all of us, this is no joke, audience, everyone on our staff has changed the way we do laundry based on you. And I made everyone go around the room and go, how has Patric changed your life? And we all had, and no, I'm not joking. Lex, did we not do it?
We all had multiple things.
And different answers.
Yes.
I love this.
Yes.
You're yes.
You're that. Yeah. I think of you in one way, executive producer Jeff, every time he pours a little detergent.
Yeah, we're saving money.
We're saving anyway. So these are Patric's best ever, best of tips. Let's start with, well, you start. You take,
So the first one, and I don't have an example because I couldn't bring a washing machine, is to use a
We'll get that in the next season.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Shorter cycle. You know, we have those cycles that are up to 2 hours long. Your washing machine has an express cycle. It's 30 minutes, or now they're even 15 minutes, which is awesome. And that is long enough to wash your dirtiest clothes. You do not need 2 hours in the washing machine. Quite frankly, it's really hard on your clothes. It's slowing it down. It's, it makes laundry take all day, but it's also just beating your clothes to death. So 15 or 30 minutes is more than enough time. So the shortest cycle.
Really?
Yeah, for everything.
It doesn't matter. It could be Lex could get back from the rodeo.
Oh yeah.
And
rolling
just
around with the pigs.
Yeah. They're rolling around. Well, there's no pigs in rodeos, Lex. It's just cows and pigs.
Well, in my rodeo.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never been to a pig rodeo.
We can have multiple animals.
You're right. Yeah. You do you, boo-boo. You do whatever rodeo you want. Okay, neck? So shorter cycle.
I'm
shorter
cycle. In the mud, essentially.
Yeah, but the short cycle is still going to work.
Nice.
And the second part goes with it. It's you're using too much detergent.
Yeah.
So,
America, get ready. Hold on to your granny panties. This is going to change your life. All of us do this now.
Yeah, so this is how much detergent they tell you to use when you measure with that cap. This is how much you actually need. This is 1/4 of a cup. This is 2 tablespoons. And this is for a full load of laundry. If you're using this much, it's not washing out and your clothes aren't actually as clean as they should possibly be. This much with the short cycle will get your rodeo clothes clean.
Lex, do you do that tip?
Oh, that's my #1 tip.
That is all of us.
That's what I do.
So I was waiting to see. We all said that when we open up our thing, we pour, we hear you yelling at us.
Yes.
We hear you yelling at us.
It's true.
I love that.
Yeah, we all, everybody, we hear you yelling at us.
Warm water, too. I know that's important, too.
Right. Warm water is the key because when you shorten the cycle, you can use warm water and your clothes will become cleaner.
Yeah.
The industry thinks cold is 65 degrees. And, everybody who's watching in Texas, yours is 65 degrees. In the rest of the country, your cold water is not that warm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's the reason you have to use warm.
Oh.
Because your cold water is just
subjective in that way.
Yeah, well, it's based, it's the ground temperature.
Wherever you are,
yeah. Okay,
this
next.
Is my #1, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's where you're going
Well,
next,
we are now.
Let's do it.
It's oxygen bleach.
I love this.
Oxygen bleach. So, oxygen bleach.
We're going there now, Lex.
Hold on, let me check my notes. Okay, let's do it.
So, oxygen bleach. This is like my favorite additive. When you use a little bit of detergent and your rodeo clothes are all sweaty, this is where we're going. We're going to add oxygen bleach because oxygen bleach, when you mix it with water, it's basically creating hydrogen peroxide. So it's going to break down all the sweat, all the like whatever it happens to be, it'll all just come out with oxygen bleach.
I use it, and it's not
every load.
For every load. It's not just for whites, right?
No, it's absolutely color safe. That's the other real magic thing about it, is we call it bleach, but it's completely color safe.
Okay, how much though?
About a tablespoon.
Just a tablespoon?
Yeah.
How much are you using?
A lot.
Using trouble.
I know. But in fairness, I've never asked you that.
No,
I've
you
never
have
asked
not.
you, okay.
This is the first time it's
now
ever
I'm
come
going to
up.
hear you yell at me for that too. But okay.
Well, because it comes with the big old scoop.
It does. It comes with that scoop that looks like it's an excavator.
Don't do that.
No.
I have a little thing that I got from you, like a little scoopy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the measurement is, but I use that.
So you're doing the right one, Lex?
I mean, I guess so. I didn't know that until this moment. But
Okay, so a tablespoon for a full load.
Yeah, for a full load. Yeah.
Okay, I messed that up.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
okay. We have 1 minute. Let's do one more.
Then it has to be the ball.
No, we have 2 more segments. So just one more in this.
One more in this. Mesh bags. You know, this is how you wash everything that's really fragile, from your cashmere sweater to your jeans that have the holes in them that you don't want the holes to get any bigger. You throw them in a mesh bag. The water will move through this completely freely, but it will hold them in place so they won't get damaged.
I thought that was just for panties and
bras
and granny panties.
No, they're great for everything.
The bag's not just for panties, Lex.
No panties in my house, Lex.
Okay. I mean,
but you could wash anything you want in this. Yeah.
But this is what you taught me with that, because we're getting into sweater weather. Cashmere sweaters. People think you're busting another myth. I can't wash my cashmere sweaters. I got to take them to a dry cleaner. That's a myth, right?
It's a total myth. The cashmere goat is a dirty goat on the side of a mountain. The farmer does not grab it and run it into the barn when it rains.
Yeah.
It just stands out
natural.
there.
It's a dirty animal.
Right.
Yeah.
So you comb it and turn it into a $400 sweater.
Yeah, get those soft goat fibers.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, it's my.
It's that undercoat that's so nice.
Yeah, I know. It's so just soft.
When was the last time you saw one of those
Well,
goats?
you know, I'm a knitter and a crocheter.
That's right, she is.
That's like premier yarn.
More of the laundry guy when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody.
Yeah, oh my God. I'm doing that. Not that I'm wearing that much cashmere these days.
Oh, God.
The laundry guy is our special guest today. You got to visit his store at Mall of America. We'll give you details in a minute. We're going to move on to stains. Some very popular stains. Let's do this.
So the first one, this is actually just a stain tip. The first thing you should reach for when you have a stain is 50 vinegar, 50 water. This is cheap white vinegar and water. Most of like your food stains or whatever, you just pick it up and spray it on. Let it rest a minute or two and toss it in the washer. Probably 80% of the time, this will remove anything.
And you don't, and then I always want to ask you about the time, and you'll see why in a minute. This doesn't need to rest that long.
No, you actually still want the vinegar to be wet when the washer starts. So you don't want it to sit so long that it will dry, because once the vinegar dries, it actually loses its effectiveness.
Lex, do you have vinegar?
Nope. No,
I have a bottle of that and then vodka and water.
You squirt it in your mouth?
No, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Not for drinking, audience. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So then,
it could be a twofer.
Like mud and rodeo mud.
Yeah.
We're back to the rodeo. So mud is another one, and like kids are going back to school. It's just a horsehair brush and a bar of laundry soap, and you just scrub it in, and the mud just disappears. It'll actually just vanish. Sometimes you can do this and not even wash it. But like kids get it on their knees, or like soccer uniforms you're gonna wash, but like mud or just any kind of sort of surface dirt, it'll just come right off with soap and a brush.
Write that one down, Lex. Your kid's in every sport now, so yeah, you gotta write that down, yeah.
Right.
And this was one, let me tell you, when we went around the room, we all admitted that because of you, we would never have owned a horsehair brush, but now we have one, so
and they're crucial.
Yes.
And then there's like makeup. These are really tough stains. The trick is you do it in like 2 parts. The first part is you spray it with vinegar and water, and then you blot it. Oh shoot, there's the towel. You blot it, and then you put oily soap on it. And the trick is, when you put the oily soap on it, you want to scrub it in, but you want to let this rest. I mean, the oily soap already started working, but letting this sit like an hour or 2 hours. Remember that time is an ingredient when you use oily soap. Oily soap is thick and viscous. It's like dish soap, but it's not dish soap because we don't put dish soap on our clothes. But it's thick and viscous, but oil cuts oil. And people who wear makeup know that because they use an oily makeup remover because makeup is oil. So you use an oily soap, let it rest a couple hours, wash it, and it'll come right out. And lipstick is one of the 2 hardest stains I know how to get out.
What's the other one?
Barbecue sauce. And it's the same trick.
Ooh. It's the same trick?
It's the same trick.
This is where I said I would get to mine in a minute. I had movie theater popcorn butter. Oil, and it got on my shorts because, you know, I like to eat my popcorn. But anyway,
and I thought,
in
the dark.
Yeah, and I'm ruined. And you said no, so I sprayed the vodka or the
vinegar.
The vinegar. And then,
you really want that vodka spray, Jay?
I know. And then you told me to let it sit, so at least an hour.
At minimum.
Okay.
You could let this sit overnight.
Do not do Dawn. Do not do Dawn. That's the one that doesn't work.
It cleans the ducts.
Well, it cleans the ducts.
It's so alkali, it'll actually damage the fabric.
Oh.
It works so well. That's the thing. It's not that it doesn't work. It works so well, it'll actually ruin the fabric.
Yeah.
Oily soap, where do you get, or do you make your own?
You can get it. Like you could use liquid hand soap. You can, if you go to the laundry aisle, you want that dish soap texture. Yeah. So just look for something that's kind of thick when you sort of swirl it around. That'll do it.
And let me brag about you. He also sells a great one at a store. We'll tell you about that in a minute. Yeah.
Thanks.
So here we go.
And then red wine.
Red wine.
Red wine. People so often think when you get red wine and something is
it's
ruined.
Impossible.
This is oxygen, bleach, and water, and you just dip it in. You just mix it up and dip it in, and it's going to turn color. Oh, this is really fun. I think I told you this one time. If it's going to turn color, and like here, see how it turned blue? Once it turns blue, it'll just wash out. But fun fact, if it's good wine, it turns blue. If it's cheap wine, it turns tan. So if your friends,
good to know.
Yeah. So if your friends bring wine, you spill some on a napkin, and then when they leave, you know if it's the liquor store or Trader Joe's when you go back.
And then never invite them to a party again. Yeah, that's right. Patrick sticking around to answer some of your questions, and we'll continue right after this. Back in a moment. Never invite them back. Did you know that one, Lex?
Popular.
Yeah, popular. Welcome back, everybody. Well, every time Patrick is here on the show, we turn him over to you. We asked you on our Jason Show Facebook page some laundry questions, and boy, did we get a lot of them. So yeah, here we go. Let's get to as many as we can. First up is Mindy. Hello, Mindy. She says, I bought a 100% wool sweater online. Although it's beautiful, it smells like a barn. Ooh. I've soaked it in vinegar, hung it outside, had it dry clean, and yet the smell persists. Nobody wants to be around me when I wear it. Aww. This has to be one of my favorite emails ever. Yeah. How do I get rid of the smell?
Okay, this is really funny. I know what that is. It's actually not the wool, it's the dye. Black, it's probably black. I'm guessing that the sweater is black. This is a really common problem with black dye. Oh. It's a thing. Like it happens to a lot with
Mindy's
black
mouth
jeans.
right now is just like on the ground.
It happens a lot with black jeans. I mean, it could be another color, but it's a dye smell, and I know that smell. It's really easy. You need to soak it in just like a basin with about half vinegar, half water, but you're gonna have to let it soak a few hours, and then you need to wash it. You can't just soak it in the vinegar and rinse it. You've got to soak it in the vinegar, and then you've got to wash it. You can hand wash it. It's fine, Mindy, if it's just one sweater. Just wash it, and then let it lay flat to dry, and you'll be good to go.
That's, yeah.
Wow. So burning it's not an option.
Not an option.
Or just spray it down.
Kathy's next. Hi, Kathy. She says, how do I get the chlorine smell out of a swimsuit?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We're going to use your favorite thing. It's oxygen bleach. Yes. The chlorine smell is actually not staying in the fabric just because it's there. There's some kind of oil that's holding that odor. It's probably suntan lotion. And you need to use oxygen bleach to break down the suntan lotion to make the smell go away. Odor cannot exist without oil. That's the reason that like my favorite plant-based detergents have no fragrance, because they have no oil in them.
Oh, I swear I learned. When I think I can't learn anymore, I do. Okay. This next one, Tracy sent us a picture, I guess. Let's look at this, everybody. She wants to know how I can get an iron mark out of this Lululemon polo shirt. It's for her son's senior photos. She was trying to get the wrinkles out and burned it.
Ooh.
Have fun with this one, Patrick.
So actually, I do have a trick for this.
Oh.
But you're going to have to be really, really careful. This is a trick that I will never answer, but I'm in front of the camera. What can I do? And I'll have a camera too, Jason.
I know you do.
So you need to get like one of those sanders that the nail salon uses. You know, those sanders that they use to smooth your nails, and run it across that scorch mark and actually lift that off.
Oh.
Shiver me
Like
timbers.
what are those
Look at
rotary
that.
files?
No, not the rotary ones. That's way too aggressive.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't do gels, so it's a different nail thing.
Yeah.
I just
Don't use your corn remover, Lex. Yeah.
No, just one of those little square blocks.
Yeah.
And just
I
really,
think you gotta plug it in.
really.
I'm glad we
Lex is
clarified.
like,
Yeah.
should we get the grinder for the hooves out?
You mean that one that's gonna rip it up completely?
Yeah.
Okay, Deborah.
thank you.
Lex, you're killing me. Deborah, let's look at Deborah's. How do I get the brown on the bottom of white cotton socks out? I've tried literally everything.
Well, you haven't tried baking soda, because baking soda will take it right out. But use less detergent. I'm guessing you're using too much. Less detergent, and add about a half a cup of baking soda and some oxygen bleach. The sweat is holding that odor, the sweat from the bottom of the socks. But what the baking soda does is it over softens the water so that your detergent works better.
There we
So it'll
go.
come right out.
We have time for one more? Time for one more. What? Yeah? Okay. Paula, we have a Mastiff dog. He will drool, and it can get on clothes even if you rinse it off. It leaves stains. How do I get it off of T-shirts and jeans?
Oh, I love Mastiffs. Okay, so oxygen bleach will take it out. But since you have the dog and we haven't gotten to talk about your favorite trick, wherever your dog lays smells like dog, and what you do to remove the odor from anything is spray it with vodka. Just so the sofa, the dog bed, everything, just spray it with vodka. But this is college vodka.
You
have worked too hard. You drink good vodka, you spray cheap vodka.
Yeah, you got some vodka?
My mom taught me that. Oh, that is college vodka. Yeah. Okay, we have time for one more quick one. How do we get grass stains off your tennis shoes after mowing the lawn?
You scrub it with a little bit of oily soap and some baking soda and a horsehair brush. You need the baking soda for the grit, but you need the soap to hold it in place, and then the brush will lift it right off.
Perfect. Give it up for Patrick, everybody. For more laundry tips, follow him on Instagram. Just search for Laundry Patrick. And head to his store at the Mall of America, Mona Williams. It's a fantastic. You can get a lot of these products. Courtney Cox's stuff that I love. I love it so much. I love you, Courtney. Give it up for Patrick. We'll be right back in a moment.
Oh my gosh.
That was great.